Christopher Bell wins, Ryan Preece stands his ground, and the debate rages, should we continue to race on the dirt at Bristol? Let's get into it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, Christopher Bell gets his first win of the season, and ironically, that win is sealed by his best friend, Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain, collected in an accident by Josh Berry there at the end, was not able to control his car, drifted up the track, and stopped in the middle of the groove. And, well, when he did that, the race ended under caution, the way it should, in my opinion. And Christopher Bell is named your winner. He pretty much dominated that last stage. They had some good pit strategy to get track position. And after that, it was a pretty much no-brainer. He got it. Tyler Reddick looked like he was trying to make one last-ditch effort, but we'll never know what could have happened because, like I said, that caution came there at the very end. So congratulations to Christopher Bell. And it was, like I said, ironic that Ross Chastain is the one who basically gave him the win there with that final caution.
He was making speed up top, and I tried to move up there, and we were too loose. So ultimately, I still agree that a lot of people are going to stand their ground, but by no means was that intentional. I was just trying to get all I could.
On the radio, game over. I mean,
I don't know. What do you mean? What?
Well,
I said game over?
Yeah.
Well, I think you just get mad getting run in the fence, right? So I don't.
All right, so you saw what Ryan Preece had to say there via Bob Pockrass, and he started off good, but then Bob kind of tripped him up with the in-car audio. I don't think Ryan Preece was exactly ready for that. But in that situation, two things. One, there's going to be a controversy of Kyle Larson versus Ryan Preece, and this is going to start Ryan Preece's villain arc. Who had that on their 2023 bingo board, right? Ryan Preece coming in as a great underdog story. Now he has transitioned to a lot of people to a villain arc. Of course, last week he tweeted that he wasn't going to take any more crap on the racetrack. But also, I want to take out of this particular quote or comment or whatever that, well, this is what Denny Hamlin should have done. Yes, it is obvious that Ryan Preece is lying through his teeth, but you know what? He will not get fined. He will not get suspended because, you know what? He didn't admit that he did it on purpose, and that is all you've got to do. Now, 100%, I think Denny Hamlin knows that, but Denny Hamlin said what he said anyway because he wanted to get good ratings for his podcast. But going forward, expect more drivers to do right here what Ryan Preece did, and that is lie through their teeth when they wreck somebody on purpose because they don't want to get those playoff points and all that other stuff and that fine money taken away from them from NASCAR.
So, I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's different. It's a novelty. But, this ain't really true dirt racing, but it's just something different.
So you see those comments there from Superman Jonathan Davenport, one of the best dirt racers going right now. And he brings up the debate that everybody's had. This isn't true dirt racing. It's a novelty. So on and so forth, which begs the question, should they continue to race on dirt Bristol? That quote, of course, from the front stretch, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier. But it brings up the point, should we continue to race dirt Bristol? And here are a few things that I think a lot of people agree on. The dirt race, first off, is cool, but it should not be a points race. Secondly, a lot of people like the dirt race, but more people would prefer for Bristol to have two concrete dates and probably both of those to be at night. So if you have a dirt race, you should take it to an actual dirt track, and it should not be 4 points because that would make more people get after it, go harder for this, and not worry about points. And I think that would help this particular race out quite a bit, but I don't know. What do you guys think down in the comments below? We ran a poll on the live stream earlier, and it looked like 68% of you wanted the dirt race at Bristol to go away. Hopefully this would be the last one according to that one, but I would be interested to see what the people who watch the, regular type videos have to say about it. Now on to good race, bad race. It, of course, was a good race for Christopher Bell. He wins it. Tyler Reddick also continues to have a great rebound. He started this season off really poorly. At one point was the lowest of all of the points guys, but now he's continued to turn it around with the second place. Austin Dillon scored the most points. He tied Christopher Bell with scoring the most points this race with his third place finish and all of his stage points. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. continues his best start to a NASCAR season for him with his fourth place finish. Chase Briscoe with a nice fifth there. He ran good all day. Unfortunately, he kept running over people on the restarts. Justin Haley gets sixth place, a much needed sixth place for Justin Haley after, that big points penalty that didn't get quite reversed like the Hendrick drivers got it reversed. Martin Truex Jr. didn't hear much from him all day, but he has a nice recovery to finish in seventh. Todd Gilliland is eighth. Ninth place for Kevin Harvick and Michael McDowell 10th. Todd Gilliland in the last 4 races has not finished below 15th, so nice finish for him. All right, that was the good race. Now on to the bad race. Bad race for Joey Logano. Statistically, before this race started, he was the best driver on Bristol Dirt. He finishes dead last, so rough race for him. Kyle Larson, he finishes third to last, so it was definitely a rough race for him too. Of course, already mentioned why he finished back there. And Kyle Busch, he was good all day, but then at the very end, he had a self-spin or something like that. It looked like a piece of suspension broke on him, so it was a bad race for Kyle Busch as well. And Jonathan Davenport, 36, dirt ringer. A lot of people were expecting good things from him. He was actually taken out in that Kyle Larson and Ryan Preece mess. And here is your points breakdown after that race. Christopher Bell takes the points lead. Ross Chastain is second. Kevin Harvick remains third. Kyle Larson fourth. Tyler Reddick moves up to fifth. Kyle Busch is now in sixth. Martin Truex Jr. seventh. Joey Logano is eighth. Brad Keselowski is ninth. Ryan Blaney 10th. Alex Bowman 11th. Denny Hamlin 12th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., William Byron, and Austin Cindric and Chris Buescher make up your 16. First man out right now is Michael McDowell. Ty Gibbs, Daniel Suarez, and Chase Briscoe round out your top 20. And that's just about going to do it for this one. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe down below. All your subscriptions mean a lot to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, you know I appreciate you guys as well. If you got a comment, question, or anything like that, I try to get to as many of them as I can, so leave them down below. And other than that, have a good Easter Monday. Thanks for your time. Peace.